Okay, you have erased everything. You have matched the color. You've taken your photographs. So step 3 is if your piece does not look as crisp as you'd like it, you could do an image trace and make it more of a vector graphic before you put it into animate. And so for every single one of them, then you're going to go into Illustrator, and I would like it to be a 16 by 20. I'm going to do that on all of them. And I've opened a new document here in Illustrator. That's what's happening. And there it is. And I'm going to have image trace open. I have it open right here. If you don't see it, again, you're going to go to Window and pull down until you see image trace there. All right, and then I'm going to File and place my images that I have created everything in and match the colors. So I'm going to do this one first and place. And we're going to try not to distort him too badly as we put it in here. That looks pretty much like the original, I think. And before I do the image trace on it, I think I will cut the board so that the board is now the same size as what I've drug out here for the image. All right. And I'm going to go back, and I have it selected, and I've under image trace. And if I want the color to be exactly the same as it was when I brought it in, under preset, I'm going to go to high fidelity photo, and that will match your color up pretty well. And you can do some things here with paths and corner and noise and go back and forth between these. If you're having problems with white, we could click ignore white and let's do tracing result custom. Let's go back to default and see if it does it there. So now that I'm on default, I can see that I have a live trace going on my screen. So I'm going to go back to my high fidelity photo because it didn't look like it changed any. And now it's done. That I haven't done anything but making it a really close vector image of the photograph, so I know that it isn't going to be pixelized, especially when I cut it out along the outside of it, that I might have done some pixelization of the edges. So by doing this, I've got some pretty straight edges around the outside. And then I'm going to export it as and this is be a good time to start calling them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of whatever it is, so that you know which one you're working. So I'm going to call this one SKEL for one skeleton and export it. And then I would have to go through this step. The 300 dot resolution isn't near as important in an animation as anywhere else, but we might as well leave it as what we're doing normally. And click OK. And I can go through that step for everything that's there if I think that I'm looking like I've got pixelized corners. Have fun. That would be it.